Woo, woo, woo! You know it! Okay, this is L4DDarkVampRaven here, bringing you another review video. This video will be on Zackdown. Zack Ryder was the GM of Smackdown just gone. It was filmed, I think, on Monday, which would have been on the 16th. It wasn't aired here until yesterday, which would have been the 13th of July 2012. I just want to irritate a little few opinions and that onto this match. Onto this whole event, should I say, about being a GM, because personally I'm wearing the broski headband, quite frankly, because I'm a fan of Zack Ryder, but I didn't think Zackdown was all that great at all. Honestly, I didn't think it was all that great. There was some okay matches. Well, to go through the matches, we had Dario and hang on, let me just put the bird outside. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, okay. Well, we had matches with Dario vs Sin Cara, Primo vs Darren Young, Christian Santino vs Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler, Big Show vs Carly, Tyler Rex and Ryback, Damien Sandow vs Justin Gabriel, and main event of Sheamus vs Chris Jericho. You can still hear the bloody bird as well. A lot of these matches were disappointing. I mean, Dario and Sin Cara was good, Christian Santino vs Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler was good. And the main event was kind of good, but I'm getting sick of Chris Jericho losing all the time, so that was a bit like, eh. But I mean, what I didn't really like was Primo vs Darren Young. It was just like, I mean, other than AEW doing a fantastic job as he usually does, the match seemed to be a bit meh. And Primo coming out for the win was kind of sort of like Big Show for Carly was just stupid, because Big Show won within like 2 minutes and just like punched him. So Damien Sandow was okay, but it could have been a lot better than what it was. I think Sandow won within like 2 minutes of that, so that was a short match as well. Dario vs Sin Cara was actually pretty good, considering it didn't have a match on thingy. Tyler Rex vs Ryback was just a repeat of when Kurt Hawkins faced Ryback on Saturday last week, and Sheamus vs Jericho was actually okay. So I suppose on the whole, I probably found Zackdown a little bit boring when it came to matches. I mean, the only match that really got me going was the Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler match. I mean, that was only it. The rest of them just didn't really sell it. Dario and Sin Cara was quite good. No Punk and AJ and Bryan this week, which was actually quite weird. So not see anything at all there. So if people went to SmackDown seeing that, that would have been like quite thing. Oh, also the Big Show hit Carly with the knockout punch, and yeah, Carly I think got back up after like 30 seconds. So again, great selling Carly, amazing as always. I don't really see why you're under the WWE contract. I think it's just because the fan likes you, to be honest, but still. So I don't know. I mean, this is my opinion. I just think that Zackdown could have been possibly a lot better. I mean, like not having Primo versus Darren Young, I could have got rid of that, you know, and Big Show versus Carly, making Big Show versus someone better. No John Cena either. I mean, but he's not on SmackDown anyway. But I mean, like, they could have had, I don't know, Big Show versus, I don't know, I would have even welcomed Big Show versus Tyler Rex. I mean, sure, he would have destroyed him, but it would have been better than seeing him destroying Carly in like 2 minutes, you know. I mean, that was almost more of an embarrassing shit match than Cole versus King was this past week on Raw. So, not a huge week for Raw and SmackDown this week. Raw was actually okay. I'm not going to jump the bandwagon like taking from my mate Spaz says and say that Raw was shit. It was okay, but Zackdown was, in my eyes, a little bit boring. And Zack Ryder actually got everyone to tweet him like what he wanted to do, what matches they wanted to see, and everything like that. I think anyway, and if this is what came out of it, then there was a lot of, you know, the WWE. I'm sorry, but what the hell was the WWE universe thinking? You know, we want to see Primo versus Darren Young, Big Show versus the Great Khali, Tyler Rex versus Ryback. You know, I mean, I suppose Tyler Rex versus Ryback was alright, and I've seen him versus jobbers every now and again, which we're probably used to seeing anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Jamie and Sandow and Gabriel was quite good. If it had gone on for a bit better, but one of those two have got potential anyway. To be honest, I always liked Damien Sandow and Justin Gabriel. Jericho and Sheamus was actually pretty alright. And then Dario came out at the end and hit the armbar on Sheamus on the stage, so that promotes their match at Money in the Bank. So I'm free. As well as Jericho is selling his job like he always does, I'm getting annoyed over and over that he keeps losing, to be honest, because I mean, like, Most people say, oh, he's done nothing but a job since he came back. Well, yeah, I suppose, in a sense, but not really. He's just doing what he does best, put people over. As well as he's an amazing wrestler, he knows how to put people over. I'm sure he'll get the win anyway. I mean, he's in a big match at Money in the Bank. It's not like he's on the pre-show or anything. So it's not like WWE have completely, like, just gone, you know, around his face. So, I mean, that's just not the case. I just don't like how people butt her over Jericho. He's come back, he's not really done anything. Well, give it time, you know. He's in a Money in the Bank match. He has been in quite a lot of main matches. Okay, so he has lost a few of them. He did lose a lot of the Punk matches, but still, at least he's back. People should be happy about that. He's back. A lot of people wanted Chris Jericho back, and he's back. So whether he fucks off again, I don't know. I just appreciate what you've got now, because he might not be there tomorrow. You know, so on the whole, I'd probably give Zackdown probably a 5 out of 10. Probably not even that. Probably minimum 5 out of 10, because the matches weren't all bad. At the end, it was a SummerSlam 2012 promo. I think anyway, of a guy reporting about tornadoes and hurricanes, and then it just shows of Brock Lesnar and the next big thing. And goes to Brock Lesnar's World Wave of Destruction again starts at SummerSlam. So we saw a kind of a TV spot, really, I guess, for SummerSlam 2012. I'm sure the real promo will probably have some sort of beach-related material like they always do for SummerSlam. I'm hoping they will anyway. I mean, the DX one with the hot dogs was probably one of the best ones they've done for SummerSlam. So yeah. So on the whole, I wasn't really fussed. Really impressed by Zackdown. I mean, I'm a big fan of Zack Ryder anyway, so it's not like I was expecting a lot. I mean, it's not like he actually wrote the matches himself. I mean, the WWE creative team wrote it, but they could have done a lot better. I mean, the backstage segments were quite boring. Just Big Show trying to pick on Zack Ryder, bits of Teddy Long, Del Rio, and that was about it. And a Raw Rebound, and that was about it. There wasn't many backstage segments. Zack came out at the start and got the world's largest fist pump going, but again, that was about it. So, like, I had a feeling it's one of those things where there could have been more. Could have been more in Zackdown that would have been better. Could have been a little bit. Could more back here. Could more happen here. You know, just like. I just think there could have been more, you know. I mean, if you're going to make a superstar run, they've had what was Hornswoggle, and well, that was just kind of that was just like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking then. If you're going to have a superstar run a show, at least make them evolve it. If it's going to be called Zackdown, you know, get him to have a party, involve him more. He only had airtime about 4 or 5 times. You know, he didn't even have a match, you know. I mean, at least he could have done a match on Zackdown, you know, or could have performed himself in the main event, but he didn't, you know. So, like, I mean, yeah, it's not really to see that right in the main event, but it happens. That's what WWE does, you know. They sometimes do awkward things like that, putting weird people. I mean, come on, Lord Tenzai's in the Money in the Bank, you know. Tyson Kidd's in there. No one would have ever expected Tyson Kidd was going to be in this year's Money in the Bank. No one. And Zack, I don't care what you say. You may be a Tyson Kidd fan, but you did not mark that or call that one out. So yeah. So that's my review on Zackdown. I'm sure people liked it. I'm sure people didn't like it. Well, just leave in the comments below if you did, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Yeah, don't forget it is free. And for all the broskis out there that watch this video, I will see you later. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. How do I stop the video? Okay, there we go. See ya.